Hi and welcome. Thanks for joining us as we take this opportunity to take a look at everything Google Suite on your iPad. So let's get started with today's lesson. So in this video, we're just going to take a quick look at the overview of Drive and what it looks like on the iPad and the various ways that you can access the tools directly on your device. So first things first, let's jump into the app kind of approach to this. You'll see here that Google makes a lot of apps for the iPad and a lot of the Google Suite apps are here. As you can see, we have access to slides and classroom and docs and sheets and calendar. So everything is accessible as an app on your device. When we go into any of these, you'll get that familiar view that you'll have if you've used Google Drive as an app before. We can simply just log into it and we have sight of all of our documents and we have the ability to create new. Now that's one way that you can access. There is also another way that you can access, and that is through Safari. Now Safari has been updated to be a desktop class web server. It's such a really powerful internet access tool that you can use, which means that Google runs perfectly well in the browser, and in fact, as we'll see in later videos, potentially gives you more usability on the iPad than using the apps, which is really powerful. And as Google Suite is actually an internet sort of based thing, you know, it's that always on, always connected. You've basically just turned your iPad into a Chromebook in using Safari to access your Google Drive for your educational needs. This is then Google Drive on the iPad in Safari. You'll be familiar with this if you're using Google Drive on any other platform. It looks exactly the same. Slightly, changed in terms of its dimensions on the screen, but we still have access to all of our apps, and we still have access to all of our files and our ability to start things new. Now, like I said, we'll take a deeper look at what we can do with this in later videos, but the other thing to kind of highlight here when doing this on an iPad is if I have my Drive open and I want to start creating something in Google Sites, for instance, the benefit of having the iPad is I can grab this tab, I can just drag that out of position and drop this to the side, and using split screen view, I now, I might have access to my content over here that I want to use to build my site, and over here I can actually start to build the site itself. So, using the split screen mode and multitasking, drag and drop features of the iPad, really powerful way to be able to just, be productive on my device. So that's it. We're gonna jump into some of the tools in more detail. I'll show you the comparisons between what it looks like as an app, what it looks like if you did it on Safari. Obviously, there's benefits and drawbacks to the different approaches, but I thought it'd be useful to show people, what you can do on your iPad when using Google Drive.